And I was putting these cotton balls with Vaseline in my ears just to have a bath. Like, I never learned to swim. And on top of that, I had a traumatic experience as a child. My dad's a teacher. We went to one of these end-of-the-year teacher pool parties, and I was encouraged by one of his friends, who was this crazy teacher at his school, to come on down the slide because I'll just catch you. And I eventually went, and he let go at the last second, and I went underwater, and I can still see to this day that bright blue horror film footage of me flailing underwater and trying to breathe because I didn't know how to hold my breath even underwater. And that traumatic experience, plus the years of infections and tubes, made me think that I don't know how to swim, and I don't want to know. That's important to know. I don't know how to swim. I can't do it, and I don't want to do it, so I didn't do it. At the backyard pool parties growing up as a teenager, I started hanging out by the barbecue. I forgot my trunks at home. In university, everyone wants to go to the gym. You want to go swimming? I'll hang out by the treadmills. I eliminated swimming from my life. I didn't have the capability, that's the can do. I didn't have the motivation, that's the want to do, so I didn't do. I was never going to do it. And we all have things like that. You want to write that book, you want to run that marathon. I don't think I can, and I don't really want to right now, but I will someday. I won't do it now. So what happened? Well, one of my first dates with Leslie, she actually said to me, "So, do you like swimming?" Like that. She actually said it like that. "Do you like swimming?" And I could tell she liked it. And I was like, in the back of my head, I was thinking, oh no. First of all, first date, do not admit that you don't know how to swim. Second of all, I'm thinking, you know what? No, I'm not really a big swimmer. Yeah, not really my thing. Kind of hoping she'd let it pass. She didn't let it pass. She's like, oh, well, my whole extended family has a cottage way up north on an island. Every single morning throughout the entire summer, we all wake up, 20 of us, my 80-year-old grandparents, my 5-year-old cousins, and we all swim around the island. It's our morning exercise. I guess you could sit and watch. I'm thinking the 80-year-old grandparents, the 5-year-old cousins, without thinking that night, when I got back to my apartment, if I could do it or if I wanted to do it, I just signed up for adult learn to swim classes the soonest possible date I could at the local Toronto Recreation Center. Downtown, city pool, moldy change room, the whole thing. I'm like, $40? Bye. Get me in the pool. Because I have to learn how to swim. I'm falling in love with this woman. I can't tell her I can't swim. Without thinking about whether I could do it or whether I wanted to do it, I just did it. And guess what happened on my first swimming class? I'm getting the life jacket on, the goggles, seriously, the whole deal. This was not that long ago. I kind of walk out on the deck in my flippers, and guess who's there with me? A whole group of people that look exactly the same. They're from landlocked countries. They've had more traumatic experiences in the pool than I have. We all sucked. I wasn't the worst swimmer for once. We all stank at swimming. So we get in the pool, shallow end, life jackets, flutter boards. By the end of the hour, I could kick in the shallow end with a flutter board. And guess what that made me think? It made me think, I can do it, because I did it. And after I thought I could do it, the next week, I wanted to do it. And guess what happened the next week? Deep end, then no life jacket. It keeps going. It's not a due line like I just showed you. It's actually a due circle. And here's the big takeaway. Motivation does not cause action. We all grew up thinking it does. Motivation does not cause action. Action causes motivation. If you just do it, then you'll think you can do it. Then you'll want to do it.